12 videos, 0 views. That's how many videos I've posted in this YouTube channel with pretty much no results. Should I quit YouTube? That's a question that I'm asking myself right now. And if you're an aspiring or struggling creator, seeing what I'm currently going through, like my journey, the mistakes that I've made, things that I'm going to do moving forward might help you feel less alone, get more clarity for your own YouTube channel, and yeah, you might just relate to what I have to say in this video. I'm gonna start by sharing a little bit about my YouTube journey, why I started this channel, mistakes that I've done, and then also how I plan to achieve them, as I already mentioned. So I'm gonna be fully transparent with you. I already have another YouTube channel. It's called Rico GHL. I talk about web design and I get a lot of agency clients and I sell digital products. Even though I only have 5,000 subscribers, and on average I get between 10 to 20,000 views per month, I make over $10,000 a month. Like, in fact, right now that business is at $25,000 a month. And I thought that because of the fact that I've already been able to grow that business, then I wanted to start this channel. Now, at this point, you might be wondering, if you already have a YouTube channel or a business that is working, why the hell would you even try to start a new one and compete or reveal your secrets or any of that stuff? The answer is very simple, and there's two reasons. The first one is AI. I know that AI is coming, and for instance, copywriters have been completely replaced by ChatGPT. I know it's just a matter of time before AI completely replaces web designers. So I know there's tools like Lovable and like a bunch of other different tools. So I want to start something new where I build a personal brand, show exactly all the things before my web design services become obsolete. So I want to grow this before that business goes to zero in the future with AI. The second reason is that web design is not something that I actually love. What I actually love is business. So I love reading books about business, watching videos about business, talking to literally my friends, my family, anyone that I know about business. And web design just happened to be the business vehicle that allowed me to quit my job, go from lost, broke, and fulfilled to now quitting my job, running a $20,000 a month business on YouTube, being fulfilled and having more clarity. It was just the vehicle. It was never really the end destination. I have a lot more things that I want to talk about regarding to business, what I'm learning, what I'm going to be doing next, and hopefully in this channel, it'll be a place for me to do and share this, as well as document the journey. So I want to help others struggling and aspiring creators with the challenges that I face growing my own YouTube channel as well, which is why I'm starting this new YouTube channel. To be fully transparent with you, I thought because of the fact that I already built a successful business on a different channel, this was going to be much easier. Now, I'm not saying like I'm Mr. Beast or I have a plaque with 100k subs. I already told you I only have 5,000 subs in that other channel, but I was able to still successfully build a business where I get inbound leads like every week, and I'm able to sell my agency services and digital products as well. I've posted, as I already mentioned, 12 videos in this channel, and YouTube has given me no impressions. I've had no sort of traction. I, in fact, have 4 subscribers, one of them being my other YouTube channel, the other one being my brother, and then just 2 people in the internet who actually decided to like watch my videos and subscribe. So at the time that you're watching this, the subscriber count might be different. Hopefully it is. It'd be kind of sad if it's still 4, but right now, the time that I'm recording this, it's 4 subscribers. So I have 2 YouTube channels. One where I've built a $20,000 a month business, and then another one that I'm trying to grow to talk about business, share everything that I've done with YouTube. And I'm spending most of my energy on this channel that's getting me no results. And because of this, I'm kind of like letting go of this one, which in the future is going to make it so that this one starts going down. So I'm pretty much fucked. And I don't have a 9 to 5 or somewhere else where I can go back. I've pretty much burned that boat 18 months ago when I quit my 9 to 5. So that's my YouTube journey. And hopefully seeing another creator that is currently struggling is going to make it feel so that you're not alone. There's a lot of us struggling. Gives you a little bit more clarity, and yeah, just make you feel like you're seen overall. I wanted to talk to you about mistakes that I think I'm making in this YouTube channel. So actually, before I talk about the 3 mistakes, I think that YouTube is just not giving me impressions at all. When I look at my analytics, I see that my videos are not getting pushed. So if they don't even show up on someone's homepage or explore page, then how can they even click on them and watch it? That being said, I'm not trying to cope and say that it's YouTube's fault. I actually think that I've made 3 mistakes. The first is that when I started this YouTube channel, I tried copying at what other people were doing from different channels and try to put everything in my own channel. Essentially what I'm doing right here, I think, is I'm playing somebody else's game. Let's take a look at Iman Gaji. Let's see if I try to copy him because he gets lots of views. I'm trying to be him. I'm never going to beat Iman at being even. I'm essentially playing his game with his rules, so I'm always going to lose. The second mistake that I think I did is that I'm trying to teach how to grow a YouTube channel from a YouTube channel that has 4 subscribers. So there's kind of like a disconnect. Like, I'm not saying that I haven't done this in the past. Like, I for sure have all the proof. Everything that I've talked about is true. But my focus is not so much into growing a YouTube channel in terms of subscribers or views. It's more as to how to monetize effectively, even if you have a small YouTube channel. The problem though is that I'm sure some people have seen, like, come across my channel, but because of the fact that they come across my channel and they see that my videos have 1, 3, 0 views, they might seem like there's kind of like a disconnect, and in their head they might think, why should I trust this guy if he only gets like 3 views? So that's the second problem that I think I'm facing right now. The third problem that I think I'm facing right now is that I'm not clear as to who I'm actually trying to help, and for that reason my content is all over the place and doesn't have like a specific angle. To illustrate this, I saw this podcast, or yeah, it was like an interview where there was 2 coaches. One was struggling and the other one was like a successful coach. The struggling coach was saying, I'm posting content, I think in his case specifically it was Instagram. So he was saying, I'm posting reels on Instagram trying to teach people like lose weight, but I'm not seeing any results at all. And then the experienced coach told him, well, of course, you're competing with people that are more handsome than you, have more muscle, are making more money, have helped more people, and you're being too broad. So of course, naturally, if you're in a broad niche, there's going to be way more competition. How about if you just went after a specific target avatar, and what I mean by avatar is like a specific type of person. So you're going to be talking about the same things, but you're going to talk to somebody specifically. So instead of making content about how to lose weight, make content talking about how busy moms over 40 can lose weight. So you see the difference. The content is way more specific because it's not so broad that it's trying to talk to everyone. It speaks to no one. It's very specific for somebody that is a woman, that is a mom, over 40, busy, that wants to lose weight. So that way, even though he might talk about the same thing, which might be eat less, exercise more, because of the fact that his content is targeted or packaged in such a way that it attracts a specific type of person, is going to make it so that he stands out over a more generic coach. So that's the 3 problems that I'm facing right now. The fact that I'm copying other YouTube channels, the fact that I'm trying to teach how to grow a YouTube business when I pretty much have 4 subs. And then third is the fact that I'm trying to talk to everyone, so I'm not really talking to anyone. To address these 3 problems, I'm going to share with you the plan that I have moving forward. The first is going to be focused on finding my style, what makes me unique. And this could be my background, like in your case, it could be also your background, your specific interests, your experiences, what you've lived through, your education. And the way that I kind of saw this is that, let's say that there's 2 business owners teaching business on YouTube. One went to Harvard, the other one didn't. This guy right here that didn't go to Harvard, if he starts trying to compete with the other guy in terms of credentials, he's going to lose. But instead, if he leans more into what makes him unique, his experiences, the fact that he didn't go to college, didn't go to or dropped out of high school, but he still was able to build a business, is going to make it so that he differentiates himself. And they're talking about the same thing, but they're going to attract different types of people. So just be leaning more into what makes you unique, and that's something that I think I'm going to do more, is going to help me be more unique. And if somebody comes across, it doesn't mean that, oh, I'm going to be liked by everyone, but it's going to make it so that if somebody does like what I'm about, they're going to be more compelled to just keep following me because I'm just being myself. The second thing is that instead of trying to be a guru with an iPad, trying to teach other people, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that, I'm going to be more of documenting, like sharing what I'm currently doing right now, kind of like what this video is about, what I'm finding useful, and talk about what I've already done in the past, which I think I've already done. Like I've already, in my previous videos, I've talked about everything that I've done to build a $20,000 a month business, but maybe the style, the packaging, I still need to kind of find and like get better at. The third thing that I'm going to do moving forward, which is something that I'm still trying to figure out, is get more clear as to who I'm going to help. So in my case, let's say that I'm an immigrant, I have an accent, I moved to Canada from South America, but I was still able to build a business on YouTube. Might make it so that I make content specifically for that type of person. And because of the fact that I make content for that type of specific person, I'm no longer competing with bigger names that are talking about, in general, how to make money on YouTube. If somebody is an immigrant moving to North America, wanting to start a YouTube business, they might come across my content and trust me, relate with me, and yeah, just be more likely to choose to watch me or work with me in the future, whatever it may be. So now that I showed you my mistakes, what I plan to do next, I'm going to answer the question. Am I quitting YouTube? Well, at this point, it's kind of obvious. The answer is no. And the reason why is that in the past, I've tried a bunch of different business models, different ways to try to get clients. And after trying a lot of things for years, the thing that has worked for me is growing a business by posting organic content on YouTube. So that is not going to stop. I've essentially already burned my boats. I don't have a 9 to 5 that I'm going to go back to or something to support me. My AI is making it so that web designers are going to be obsolete. So I know I have to go all in and grow this business. The cool thing I see as an opportunity as well is that I'm going to be teaching people how to grow a YouTube business, and I'm doing this from scratch. So it's not going to be somebody that already has like, a big audience trying to be like an authority, which maybe they built that audience like 5 years ago. I'm going to be showing it today in 2025. So if somebody is thinking about it or is struggling with it, it might be more relatable. So I think that's something that is working for me. Again, taking something that seems like a disadvantage to a superpower. I think that's something that I've kind of come to realize in the last couple of days. I know that if I actually show up, put in the work, stay consistent, stay patient, it's going to be proof. So right now, I don't know when you're watching this video, but if my channel did grow, it's going to be like actual, even more evidence and proof that what I'm doing or what I'm about teaching other people is real, it works, and creators watching my content are going to be compelled to come and watch my videos and potentially work with me. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm still a business owner and I still want to make money, but the way that I want to make money is by helping other people, providing tons of value with my YouTube content, sharing what my current struggles are, being transparent. And then I know that a lot of people are going to watch my content and never work with me, and that's fine. That's kind of like what I've done in my other YouTube channel. I share a bunch of tutorials, all that stuff. And then only a few people that actually need more like my hands-on help, or they don't have the time to do it themselves, might hire me or choose to work with me. And then those people I can definitely help and get compensated for helping. So that is where I currently are with my YouTube journey, mistakes that I've done, what I plan to move forward. And if you're curious, if you're a struggling creator, I'm curious to know how I actually built a $20,000 a month business in my other YouTube channel, you can click this video right here. I share my entire blueprint, how I did it, so that you can do the same thing.